Well, hello there guys and welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? What's up? Trump, Tom Jarvis, Dakin, Daenerys DG, Dr. Daniel. Sleep 1:15 in the morning. Well, it is quite late to be up, I guess. 4:15 AM. What are you doing up then? Hello, Ashir. Today's stream is not gonna be too long, I'll be honest, because I have to get ready and get some stuff done later on in the afternoon. Imagine I got stuff to do during lockdown. How weird is that? You are here? Okay, yes, I am here. So I think I'm gonna be going for like hour and a half or so. Stealth suit Spider-Man smash. What's up, Teddy? Welcome to the stream. Yes, this is a new account. 5th day on this. Can't sleep and how to work in a few hours. This will help me time pass quickly. Well, I suppose that works. Scotty, my favorite slipper. Well, I'm glad you're here either way then. Mind Slayer. Crazy numbers. Yeah. Stealth suit is putting in some work, man. What's up, Batya? How are you doing? Let's just keep calm and carry on. Watching this whole process through your new account. Don't stop playing with this one. Greet from Germany, thanks. I do not have any immediate plans to stop playing, so yeah, I'll try and carry on. Do I play cricket? No, I do not. And hey, Scotty, coming with a dollar slip again. Thank you very much, Scotty. You summoned the mighty Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda now appears every time you slip a dollar and takes a sip. How far from next 5-star? Quite far. We're not there yet, for sure. Nice 5-star Modok, thanks, man. I think I wanted to go and grab that 5 energy. So this is Scotty Lang now with a dollar. It's gonna take us a while, I think. It's gonna take us a couple days. Can we get a baby Groot? I can get some baby Groot going on for something, yes. Nice 5-star Modok, thank you. What's up, Unknown? How are you doing? Okay, let's go. Oh wait, he's debuff immune. What the fudge? This is not fun. And he's like 4k as well. Jacked and stacked, and I can't get any of my debuffs going because he's debuff immune. So this fight is gonna take a while. Stop. Rusik. This Act 4? Yes. Act 4. This Ronan is a bit of a beast, so to speak. Alright, halfway there. I cannot get precision, I think. Oh, maybe I can. Can I? I didn't think I can. Okay, I'll try that. Oh yeah, I could get precision, my bad. It's the Fury that relies on me coming. The debuff plans. Right. Thank you for that. Much appreciated. Yeah, I know precision isn't a debuff, but like that Fury to get activated, like you need to land your debuffs and then replace them. Either way, that's done, we can move on. Search for your channel, nothing came up. As in streams 2 minutes later, this popped up, recommended YouTube. playing mind games. Yeah, YouTube is a bit of a jerk. YouTube apparently pretty much never sends out notifications properly. It's kind of like one of the common complaints about YouTube by all the content creators and many subs. You just do not get notifications. What's up, Lucas? Baby Kiri is feeling just fine, can't complain. Plowing on, clearing some content. And what's up, Sanimal? How are you doing? I'm assuming you know this, but whenever you dash back, you still so. Yes, I know. It's not whenever you dash back though, it's whenever you trigger Dexterity Mastery. Void Sig 200, Cap Infinity Sig 200. I would go with Cap. I value Cap higher than I do Void. Next is Ant-Man Hero Breakdown? Yes. Unless I choose some different order how I'm going to be doing them. You never know. So whenever you dash back? Oh, fair enough. Cool, I didn't actually know that. I thought it's whenever you dash. Should also be a Beyond God tier? I don't think so, personally. He has his flaws, he has his weaknesses. He's a good champion. In my opinion, he's the best of the Spider characters for sure, but he certainly has his weak points as well. You like new profile pictures? It's alright. Better than anything that I have, so yeah, I'm gonna keep it for a while. Right. Ooh, Electro. You don't need a dex to refresh. Okay, cool. Gold Pool or Grand Pool, I like. Gold Pool more, I find him much more useful. Sweetness, shine a lot, have a rank for Stealth Suit, and Captain Marvel movie. Yeah, that is one of the weaknesses, for sure. What's up, Slim? How are you doing, man? Welcome to stream. Prophecy, you too, my friend. Pleasure to see you here. You guys, all of you jumping in here very quickly. Slipping me the dollar early on to pick my mood up. What's up, Akash? How are you doing? Punch the like button, that would be appreciated. Health pool always matters, my friend, though. Health pool and block proficiency always matters, even if you're really skilled. Because, you know, occasionally you still want to parry something. Or occasionally you still mess up. Will I invest in Modok or wait? I do not know. Where I am from Narnia. Just kidding, Latveria. This is Act 4 something, I think this is 4.2. What's up, LC? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, but still, Thing also has many different ways how to protect his health, namely called protection and much higher health pool. Yeah, I know, but no matter what you guys say right here, having a low health pool is not a great thing. Having an average or low block proficiency with a low health pool is certainly not a great thing. And I wasn't even talking about that as being like some of his major issues. He's still a champion that doesn't have immunities. He's still a champion that does have to land a full combo pretty much in order to apply his cartridge things, which, for instance, when you want to slow somebody against an evader, it's quite tricky to land a full combo quite frequently because opponents can still evade at that time. There are some inherent problems with the champion. I do like him. I'm not trying to diss on him. I think he's a great character, but I think it's just silly to ignore all of the issues with the champion. And sustainability is not the only issue that he has. It's the one that everybody always immediately tries to defend against. There are other problems inherently with the champion. But I digress. What does logic matter for in life? 50k crit with his rank 3. That's awesome, man. Every champion, whether you like it or not, health is a factor. Obviously that, yes, he's a high damage champion, sure, but still his health does matter. Yeah, I'm not going to explore Act 4, I think. I'm just going for completion. Watching your stream from Philippines. Well, thank you very much, Prince. Hope you enjoy it. Look at that. She doesn't even have level 3. Why would I be worried? How many 5-star shots the hell out? Like 2k, I think? Not much, not much. What's up, Jules? Been a long time since I've been at 20. Fair enough. I don't think if he had high health, he would be best champion in the game at ending fights fast. Not even that. I still think Ghost would be better. And probably some other champions. I've been getting nothing but XP boost lately from the greater solar crystals, and at level 60 they are absolutely useless. Well, you can sell them for gold, I think. Doc Ock can be useful, that is accurate. Okay, Modok, show me what you made from. What's up, More Lester? Welcome to the stream. My master is extremely basic and cheap. There we go. Burn, you Cyclops, burn. Honor had some form of region, he might be somewhat usable. Yes, that is true. Okay then. Second quest. Let's look for the items. Scout the items. Ooh, I remember this quest. This quest is gonna be pain. I think everything here has like a degen or something. So if I go down here, I think everything here has degen. No? Somewhere. There was degen somewhere, I remember it. Maybe I'm just crazy. Oh, there, let's go. Look at the clairvoyance, look good. Yes, still really good. Look at the potato head go. I know, right, man? Use my Colossus rank 4 star, just his damage testus as a no synergy, and he had like 27 armor buff. He did like 20k crit. Yep, that is accurate. He's very hard hitting champion. No, well, Black Widow Clairvoyant got changed only for one fight, and that's like the champion fight, so it's not really a nerf, I'd say. Act 4, this is like chapter 2, quest 3, I think. What's up, Kappa? 3 points? I never found 3 points to be enough for me. I'm always a bit greedy. I like to run 4 or 5. I pretty much never run less unless it's like specifically required for a fight. Like there are some fights where there are just too many buffs. and you need to kind of like tune your Mystic Dispersion to like level 2 or 3, but like 99% of the scenarios I always run 4 or 5. Why Wolverine isn't available as a 5-star? No idea, man. Because Kabam are weird. Just weird guys. Yeah, let's go, Spidey. As a pulling tier 4 skill and tech, I have some in Overflow. Yeah, everybody has a problem. I cannot pull Mystic. I have like everything else in Overflow, and I only need Mystic tier 4 class Catalyst, and I cannot get them. Why didn't you use my pre-fight ability? What would I use my pre-fight ability if he doesn't evade here? Pre-fight ability, effectively for Stealth Suit Spider-Man, that power control pre-fight ability is absolutely worthless, and only one that is worth using is the slow one, which prevents evades and unstoppables and stuff, and missing. But Spidey isn't duped while they use pre-fight ability. But Panda. Trying to pull tier 4 CC mutant and no luck. Yeah, it's always the one that you need, you never get. The 5-star roll those stacks by the 2 feels bad. It's okay. Okay. I have some Ronin videos on my channel, yes. I think I have 2 or 3. I actually, well, yeah, I definitely have some Ronin videos. Might just be me, but I have multiple tier 5B and tier 2 Alpha in Overflow, but I only have like 3 tier 4B, and my last rank up was 2 months ago. Just don't seem to get much. No, actually, I don't think, like, I have tier 2 Alpha and tier 5B in Overflow as well, but tier 4Bs I seemingly get in a reasonable pace. But how many minimum 565 should I consider taking 6-star ranked up? My personal suggestion is always, obviously it depends on every account and scenario, but my personal suggestion is always kind of have 5 to 8 rank 5s before you start looking at your 6-stars more closely. In a way, would love them to nerf that champion so that people that don't have that 100% will be easier, but now that I remember it's bullshit nerf league, how much I took my nerf 7. Yeah, that fight can be annoying, man. That fight can definitely be annoying. In your opinion, is Mystic version only good income? Yes, pretty much. Tech 1 is superbly underrated. Tech 1 is quite useful. But yeah, Mystic Dispersion is the only one that makes whoopsies. I mean, makes real impact in the game. And it's crazy to think that MD was even more OP before. Is Nick still good without being duped? No. Nick needs dupe, 100%. Nothing can change that. Will all easy paths be able to be done with rank 5 Nick, rank 4 Domino, rank 4 Torch? Yes, just focus on Nick and Domino, I would say. And you can do it, yeah, I believe it. Yeah, rank 5 first. Abnormal moving, no Nick, stealthy, magic, Colossus. Colossus, my friend, Colossus, trust me. Believe in the metal man. Believe in the metal man. Do you rate Doc Ock? I rate him as much about as I rate Ronan, for instance. For me personally, he is a niche champ, and when it comes to his specific niche, he's best at what he does, but overall not the greatest champion. I know there are many Doc Ock fans, which is fair enough. I know Doc Ock can do some really cool things, but in like average everyday situation, there are many champions that rate more above them basically. But again, all those things being said, when it comes to their specific niche, oh man, I got clipped. No, come on. There, he's insanely good. What's the levels ideal for Colossus? About 70. About 70 is more or less all you need for Colossus. What are your thoughts on Omega Red? Super useful? Oh yes, Omega Red is really crazy good if you run Suicide Masters. Ideally want Saber 2 synergy. Harder to play without it. But you can do it still. Oh, would have get tagged there, my friend. pet peeves? Yeah, what is pet peeves? Burn. Colossus with the Max Energy. Yeah, and if you toss in some MCOC there, then that's absolute destruction machine, my friend. Do you think Thekiryu, Domino, Warlock, Up Infinity War, and Gulf all 5-star can get quality? Yes, for sure. Rogue One, I8, no retreat, as didn't have MS. Ouch, man. That sounds painful. Okay. Let's smack this full. Oh, Stealth Suit is far superior to Sparky in my opinion. Except when I get wrecked with him. But yeah, no, Stealth Suit in my opinion is far better champion than Starking Hand Spider-Man. They should buff the Mutant Mastery value. Yep, they should probably. Vision Arcus is kind of one of those champions where, like, you know, there was a time when he was bugged, and when he was bugged, I really liked him. For me, it just doesn't. I know, I don't know, man. Like, the fact that you can't keep 100% armor shot uptime anymore, in fact that his damage is significantly worse than it used to be, and I actually got to have fun with. I'm kind of on the fence. He's clearly not a bad champion. But I don't think I would also be willing to say that he's amazing. Because, yeah, you can't have 100% uptime on armor shot, and Medusa, for instance, can. And additionally, power gain's cool, obviously, but the damage used to be so much better, so I'm not the biggest fan. Which quest am I at? It's Act 4, Chapter 2, or something like that. How long is the stream for? I've been going for 25 minutes, probably another hour, maybe hour and 20 minutes. It's not gonna be the longest stream because I have to get ready for a meeting. Yes, I'm gonna have a meeting during COVID lockdown. How wicked is that? Oh, I can't use special attacks here. Whoopsie. This is gonna be annoying. I guess not too much annoying. What's up, Tiberi? You're doing amazing. Thanks, man. Brooklyn 9 seasons. I have seen, I think, everything up to date, yes. I have seen everything that was on Netflix. I just last week kind of caught up the things that I hadn't seen. I do not know Manslayer. I think so. I think it's similar, but I think Omega Red is more potent. Difficult for you to avoid yellow jacket special 180 tip. Yes, always finish with a 4-hit combo instead of 5-hit combo if he has more than 1 bar of power. That's quite simple that. When you finish with 4 hits and you don't do a full combo, you have more time to kind of like dash back and just survive, I guess. Okay, so there. Man, these maps are just so over the top. Yesterday I fully dexed Blade Special 2 and felt like I how-chewed everything in my life. Oh man, like I know those feelings, man. Sometimes you, like, I have had the same thing, like, not with Blade, but with some other champions. I don't remember fully dexing. Video meeting? Not that simple, no. Unfortunately not. I will have to leave my house for this. Right. Carry on and stay calm. He'll be wearing that cool mask, right? You guys are finally no longer in full lockdown. That's awesome. What's up, Mr. Muhammad? The special one doesn't regen though, so it just kind of got done. Yeah, I know. It's kind of like very deliberately sneaky the way they made Cable special one. It looks like so many shots. There's actually only like 2 contact points in that special. Don't care for that health potion. Can go straight up there. No spoilers. I should have activated pre-fight ability. Should have activated pre-fight ability here because he's duped. See, that's one of the inherent weaknesses of classic. Sorry, Stealth Spidey. Anyways. Really wrecked. Still got my fury, still got my precision, and he's gonna get really wrecked now. There we go. Oh, thank you very much, Elsie. How 3 rank 5 but just pulled Ghost as 6-star rank 2 her. Yeah, again, like, if Ghost is not one of your 3 rank 5 champions, then probably yes. Possible deck special one. I do not know. I assume that every special is technically and theoretically possible. Or almost. Oh, I actually have like a suspicion that every special is technically possible to deck. Oh, Punisher special too. Well, maybe that's the thing. I have a suspicion it could be. It could be. You don't know. Like, Kabam has never stated that information, right? Quake work for 6 to 5 more. No, yeah, kind of. It's a bit tricky, but you can do it. Grandmaster special too. Love to see that. I'm saying I have a theory. I'm not saying I'm good enough to do it, but I have a theory that Kabam, when they are making these tricky specials, there should be kind of like break in between hitboxes. But again, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm just saying I have like a suspicion that it could be the case that any and every special deck could technically, theoretically, be decked. Collector Special 1, no way, my boy. I think Collector Special 1 has actually been decked on YouTube. No? Yes? Maybe? Okay, stupid Juggernaut. It's a valid theory though. I know, right? No, Hulkbuster special will not be unblockable. Only the first hit is unblockable. And then when the beams actually start hitting you, that unblockable just expires. So no, Hulkbuster Special 2 won't be unblockable. Oh, by the way, guys, okay, I'm not gonna change my stream setting. Today, this morning, I opened like 3 Storms featured Cavalry Crystals, right? I just couldn't hold myself. And yeah, had a few units, so I bought like a small pack, and I opened like 3 crystals for Storm. And guess who I pulled? I pulled something really funny on my main account. Obviously, this account I haven't opened or spent anything. I'm talking about the big Thekiryu account. So I duped the 6-star within those 3 crystals. And guess which 6-star? Two-star Colossus is better than 5-star mode, that's a bit harsh. No, Ghost is already duped, but yeah. No, Chorus is also already duped. Avatar. Let's go. Warlock, no. I'm actually gonna just bring it up here on my phone in front of camera. Dupe this bad boy, if you guys can see. Yeah, I should be able to see now. From couple of Cavaliers. I think I opened 3. I got a 4-star Storm and this guy, and like a random 3-star. So my 6-star Hulkbuster is now duped. So just need to wait for that beta to be over and for him to come to the contest, and yeah, he's probably going to rank 2 then, if for funsies. Take him to rank 3, who cares about Warlock? I do. But obviously I do. Yeah, probably rank 2 Hulkbuster incoming after the buff. That's correct, yes. My 5-star is rank 4 already. Warlock's a meme champ, forget about him. No, Warlock's already 6200 and has prestige, so Warlock's gonna be the first one that goes up. But yeah, so that could be quite interesting. 6-star rank 2 Hulkbuster. If he is coming like he was in beta, and if he actually functions well in contest. Obviously not gonna immediately rank him up. I'm gonna play about with him. Check out what he's got. Champion has a highest PI in game, highest prestige in game. I think currently can be 6-star and 3 Sandstorm. 3 Mystic Awakening gems, and that's it. Congratulations, you're gonna have 3 Awakened Mystic Champions eventually. Yeah, I know. I have been in a situation where I have had 4 Mystic Awakening. I currently have like 3 Tech Awakening gems as well. First am I playing 4.2 point something. Obviously, we'll still have like block proficiency. Yeah, I'm kind of aware of that. Wouldn't expect it to be high. He's a big dude. If you didn't know, all of the big dudes typically have low block proficiencies. Ooh, we have poison here. Ooh, that's not good. No, come on, man. No, that was really bad. Ghost sucks. My tech class is 6-star, probably one of the most hacked classes that I have. Because I have the Warlock duped, Ghost duped. Oh, come on, man. No. Man, this boss with poison. I forgot that he had poison, man. I don't know who you got beat or Colossus where. What's up, Jay? Man, I need to pay attention now because I'm gonna die. Because I'm gonna die. This guy's like 11k as well. I remember this boss when I initially cleared him. He was annoying because of that poison, and I obviously hadn't read that he has poison, and then he caused problems to everybody. Luckily, we got Quake here. So I do want to actually parry this guy, because that enables uptime of my... see, I still got the poison. Still got the poison. Whoa. Still got 2 poisons now. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to use like a revive or something on this guy, because I didn't read the poison. No, Silver Surfer does not have... I don't think Silver Surfer has highest. No, I'm quite sure Sunspot is. Okay, somebody here is being very smart-assy. Okay, let's challenge that, yeah. 1 second. And May. Sort it out. You got that Moon Knight? Yeah, well. Prestige list. Star, rank 3. Oh yeah, Silver Surfer does have it higher. Fair enough. I thought Sunspot's still the highest one. Think, as anyways. So I can't really see here. 1680. I know what I need to do. Okay. Oopsie. Yes, Silver Surfer is 14,018. Sunspot is 13,981. So Sunspot is the highest one. Sorry, Silver Surfer is the highest one. Fair enough, my bad. Just had it somehow imprinted in my mind that whoops, I messed something up here. 1 second. Sort it out. Yep, there we go. We're back to normal now. So yeah. Okay, so this is not gonna be good. I'm gonna die basically. Okay, come on, man. That was just me being stupid. And now I can't even land this one. Yeah. Yep. Just checking. If I make Thekiryu layover for stream, how's helping get to room 7? John Samus, how can I help you with that, my friend? What would you want me to do? I'm actually really bad with all this technical stuff and layovers and things. Like, really bad. Man, the game is lagging hard as well. Super annoying. And just before the last one. Top 5 mutants in order. Colossus, Omega Red. I don't know, then Domino, Name, or Havoc, something like that. Sunspot is close by, so 6. Something around that line. Okay, so I'm gonna have to revive here. We will just play together. I need a good partner here, beast. I don't want to sell myself out for a layover. But yeah. Overlay, I mean. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's deal with this guy. Be quick. Finish with light. Wonderful. Finish with another light. Get the Fury. You played Minecraft? No, don't play that. Okay, this is how the fight should went initially. Again, there is a fair bit of lag coming from my phone though, I don't know why. Phew, barely made it. Incursions for 5-star shots, I'll try. Ooh, look at that, we got a level up as well, but it gives us not much here. Let's go, yeah, I'll help you in incursions if you want. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Act 4 is long though, man. That's like the biggest problem with it. I think Act 4 might be like the longest piece of content, like, as in like, how many parts and tiles and stuff like that. Oh, it's so messed up. They're just going over the top. Full energy at least? Yeah, that is useful. Using experience. I don't think I have any experience boost outside of the ones that they kind of gave me. There we go. It's long but worth it tier 12? Well, we'll see. You spending cash on this account yet? No, I'm not. The only cash I intend to spend on this account in general is only the $5 monthly unit pack and Summoner Sigil. So don't really intend to spend much on this ever. Any AQ wids coming up? Yeah, actually I might upload today's AQ run that I had on my main account, because I had some good thing action there. Real pretty sure Colossus because V-Man, well that's very good, I'm happy you do, because Colossus is worth appreciating. Yeah, so that's my plan. I'm gonna be getting the Summoner Sigil and that 735 units thing, because Summoner Sigil effectively pays back for itself with units as well, and then you get all that additional stuff. So yeah, I think it's worth it, especially for like newer accounts and stuff. What a jerk. BRB, alrighty then. I started a new account around 3-4 weeks ago, got 10 5-stars now, and the biggest limit of the new players far is a lack of ISO 8. All champions are new, so you never get. Yeah, I can see that being an issue. People actually have messaged me and PM'd me about the same problem, that ISO is a problem. And I am currently, I don't really have any roadblocks like that, but then again, this is only like day 5 account and I haven't spent that much time on it. Ooh. Okay, Starkey, Hype, Chorus, All, and Duke to 6-star stealthy. I would rank up Hyperion, man. Hyperion does a lot of work all across the board in Act 6, so yeah, I'd go with Hyperion first. Nice to have something to watch during the grind. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you found something to watch here. I don't think I'd ever want to grind Arena. I'll just be honest with that, okay? Arena is not my cup of tea kind of thing to do. And if I do it, I'm never doing it happily. Killmonger get reward taking up as a 5-star. Yeah, I'd say so, especially if you have limited choices. He's quite a good champion. Thanks a lot. No worries, my friend. No worries. Last week decided you're gonna get units for 4th of July things. 2k now. Well, somebody got some grinding to do. Warwood's coming up. Guess I can upload the Warwood. I was having actually a really cool war, but then I messed up in like last fight. It wasn't just the fact that I messed up, because it was like the weirdest stuff ever. I started the fight and like my parry wasn't registered, and I just got hit in the face like at the beginning of the fight, which is very important because I was using Guillotine 2099. And then as I was trying to recover the fight, my boss called, and that was it. I was like screwed from there on onwards. But yeah, I guess I can upload. Some of the fights are there quite alright, I guess. Would you awaken Ghost to the class? I would awaken Ghost to the generic. I would awaken Ghost with my credit card. I would awaken Ghost even if it... yeah, I would awaken Ghost. Despite what people say, Ghost really does need her awakened ability. And she's the 2nd best champion in game, so awakening her is extremely important. You just want to know like why Kabam puts... I don't know, man, like, because people keep buying them. If people buy deals, then why would they make better ones? That's about as simple as that. Like, they would not put out as shitty of a deals if there wouldn't be people buying them. Would you awaken Ghost first burn trial? Neither. And awaken Quake. Just for the silver stars, even though Quake doesn't really need it. Oh, because Captain America Infinity War in that fight only takes damage from critical hits, and destructive feedback no damage technically isn't classed as a critical hit, so there's that interaction. Because that would be classed as some sort of like passive no damage or whatever, but he also has that no do you crit on that makes him take damage only from critical hits, and like damage over time effects or node damage like destructive feedback is not classed as a critical hit. So that's a very, very kind of cheeky thing that they did over there. Because, yeah, effectively it's absolutely pointless to hit him while the destructive feedback is on. Reduced power on me. How dare ye? That's right, burn, you witch. What are the champions who can take out Cap besides Ghost and Ronan? Stark and Hand Spider-Man, Corvus can do alright, not a solo. Aegon can do alright, also not a solo. Wasp, I assume, can do okay and not a solo. That's 5 bomb. Who's best for Act 6 crossbones to be like Omega Red, Ghost, Colossus, basically anything that hits really hard and is bleed immune or can deal with bleed effects. That's who. I get weakness, he gets physical resistance. The a-holes. Thanks, no worries. You don't even have your awakened ability. That's how much you suck. Come on, crit. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Thing bomb. I call it cannonball, like, because that's what it looks like. It's cannonball. Who's overall the best champion? Quake. Quake is overall the best champion in the game for me. How stealth Spidey gets his persistent charges? Oh, it's simply he gets one every fight basically that you can use. But for the most part, it's not worth using it unless you need access to slow debuff. This channel is big believer in Quake power, by the way. Quake supremacy channel. My hobby, not hobby, but my kind of, sorry, my go-to saying when it comes to this game is always Hakuna Quake. Stealthy would not work on that cat, no. Not too well anyways, because he doesn't have talents. Grandmaster's persistent charge? I don't even know, man. Scarlet Witch, smell this. Hack 4, yes. Hakuna Quake, yes, exactly. Heimdall can stealthily do it. Still don't think so, no? Maybe. I mean, like, eventually, yeah, but it would be costly. Yes, I recommend Suicides overall. But you said you won't have time to stream today, but have you? I said I might not have time to stream like anyways. Well, here I am. This is a short stream anyways, because it's only been like I've been up for like on for 55 minutes. I can stream for another half an hour or so, I think. I squeezed one in very tightly and gently. Okay, I'll just go down the middle, I don't care. Deep Wounds maxed work in LoL, yes. Deep Wounds maxed work anywhere. Use experience. I don't have any, dude. Jeez. See? No boost. Oh, look at that. Why done Gold Realm yet? Yes. I mean, not the Baron's War one, the Deadpool one, yes. Bleed, yes. Psycho. Whoopsie. Don't know how did that happen. Straight up an accident. Open some solo objective crystals. I don't think I have too many of those. Is Assassins worth it? I typically run Assassins at 1. Ah, you have never used Thekiryu with max deep wounds? I have. The only thing my phone stops running MCOC is me watching your stream. Ooh, that's cool. Thank you for stopping your day, I guess. Or stopping your phone. Haha. Do you know Havoc and Cyclops are immune? Yes, that's a very cool Easter egg. But yeah, I do know that. Also, Havoc is immune to Havoc's plasma damage. Ooh. Oh, come on, man. Reduced power. Whatever, look at that. Striking him down. What's up, Alan? How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. You know how I can say? Yeah. I read that. It's over there on background. Yep, I'm aware. I've seen some YouTube videos on them. Even though allegedly they work completely differently, because it turns out that Cyclops' eyes are basically a dimension mirror thing, and he accesses effectively a dimension filled with kinetic energy. So Cyclops doesn't actually kind of like laser beams people with his eyes, he actually punches people with his eyes, effectively. Because it's like a pure kinetic force that he projects into this dimension via his eyeballs. And like, it's kind of funny because like he himself is absolutely unaffected, right? By that. So there is a fun theory that Cyclops could actually fly if he shoot his laser beams at his hands. That should generate enough upward thrust, because his hands are obviously going to be immune to that kinetic force, but kinetic force is still going to get exerted in between his head and between his hands, presumably, where he can shoot his lasers. So technically he should be able to fly if he shoot the lasers at himself, kind of like backwards. Anyways, it's funny. Yeah, this is for now free to play. Eventually it's going to be $15 a month account, because I'm going to get Sigil and $5 Peter Parker unit monthly pack deal thing. If you need A-Gun, go with A-Gun. I think A-Gun is more so game-changing, account-changing kind of like champion, so I'd prioritize hunting down A-Gun. Could awaken him with that. Nah, I'd still go for A-Gun, man. Still go for A-Gun. How am I being? Not too bad. Not too bad. All is well. The Max Fire and Mephisto for Act 5. No. I go with no. Have you read that Deadpool kills Marvel Universe? And no. I have heard about it. And read. Oh man, I should have activated the free fight here again. Man, I'm such a flux. Oh wait, they don't have level 3 still, right? I think. Oh, come on, lad. Get a grip. Whatever. I swear Kabam's immune to giving me any good champions. Best champion I've gotten is Colossus like 2 months ago. Well, Colossus is a very freaking good champion though. So that's a very high bar you mentioned. It's like best champion I have gotten. Like, then you expect somebody to say something like Ronin or no, get Colossus. Man, Colossus is freaking amazing. You do one more incursion run before I get the Dagon Crystal. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. How long have I been playing MCOC? Ever since I was a little child. Or ever since MCOC came out. You pick. Both answers are technically accurate because I have matured a lot in the last 5 years. I feel like much more mature person today. The one was immune to giving you Chorus. Or maybe you're just immune to getting Chorus. Huh? Why do you have to blame Kabam about your own inadequacies? If you want to stack the odds in your favor, just open more crystals. Duh. Red Marvel Zombies? A bit. It's cool though. Like, I mean, I haven't read overall too many comics, but I have seen like videos about many different comics, because I do watch some YouTube stuff where comics explained and stuff like that, so follow some of the storylines. Yeah, of course you want Aegon. Then go and get it. Just wanting something doesn't make it real. I want a Lamborghini. I'm making YouTube videos to make it happen. What are you doing to get Aegon? Oh man, so stupid. Where am I from? I'm from Latvia, but I live in UK. Besides, I don't want Lamborghini, I want Tesla. Who's best for LoL besides Aegon? Guillotine 2099, Domino, Ghost, Colossus. A bunch of champs are quite good, but Aegon is just like head and shoulders above everybody else. You must be watching Comic Story and comics. Yeah, I watched some of that. The comics explained, and yeah, some of those as well. Not like regularly, but occasionally. Yes, I think Foresight Warlock is worth rank 5 for Variant 2, because I think he will do banging job. Actually, I don't know, I haven't used him in Variant 2, but I think he should do okay. Can you play Quake? I want to see how you play her. I'm kind of trying to be fast. I mean, like, I can play Quake, but wow. I mean, I have played Quake a lot. Most people actually dislike watching me playing Quake, because it's boring, so I try not to. Black Widow Clairvoyant will be helpful for 6.4 exploration, yes. Oh, missed. Whatever, let's go. That question gets asked, I feel like you should add bot whenever someone asks, where are you from? It should respond, I'm from Latvia, I'm Dr. Doom's neighbor. Yeah, I should probably add Nightbot, I should look into that. But again, I'm fairly technically challenged. I'm really not good with all of these kind of like bots and stuff like that. So it's very confusing to me. And when something is confusing to me, I just tend to not do it. What's up, Archdevil? How you doing, man? What should you prioritize in your first couple of rank 5s? I actually have made a video specifically that. How to pick your first rank 5 champions. There is a video on me exactly explaining what you need to prioritize. Munash is best Quake. Yeah, Munash is quite good as Quake. Can agree with that. I've seen him. Seen him in chats and stuff like that as well. How am I coping during lockdown? I'm surviving. Pot noodles and canned beans. Nah, just kidding. It's quite alright, man. I think UK did a quite good job overall when it comes to this whole lockdown shindig, because people are largely just complying with the lockdown. It's not uber strict. Most of the people that I know of are financially somewhat okay. Obviously they are financially hurt, they're not as well off as they would be normally, but still it's not like they're starving. It just means they can't buy a new telly in a couple of months or go on holiday this year or something. So for most part, as far as I have like spoken to people and stuff like that, it's not too bad over here. I mean, UK is quite hard hit right now. Obviously, we can see the numbers and stuff like that, but it's not like, you know, when you were watching the videos about Italia when everybody's like dead quarantined and it just, I don't know, I don't have that kind of feeling that you would expect during lockdown. Now, I don't mean good job in terms of like making sure that nobody gets infected and stuff like that. I'm talking about good job in terms of kind of like making sure that people feel financially and kind of like socially comfortable. You don't see here like massive protests in like US and like, I won't go to work, and like they actually kind of like did that furlough scheme and so on and so forth. So I do think that overall it could have been far worse than it is. When you're talking about numbers and testing and all that, obviously kind of left a lot to be desired. Our prime minister ended up catching the thing and going in intensive care, so that kind of like about sums it up. But when it comes to actually people living in lockdown, I think they're doing okay. The stores are open, the stores are full, there's not like a lack of food. Better rank 5 gem, Act 6 in future. Archangel or Emma? It kind of depends what you need. Archangel arguably is a better champion than himself, but Emma obviously has that sexy Colossus energy, so. How much energy cost it to 100% Act 4? Far too much. More than I will use. Played good low save. Yeah, I'd say so, but I don't know if I'd be personally very excited about giving Blade like an awakening gem or something. Oh, look at that cheeky bastard. Which part of the UK am I in? I'm from Manchester, live in Salford Keys. Next to, well, basically immediately next to Manchester United grounds as well. Hence, I don't like Manchester United at all. Those buggers just ruin the traffic every time they have a big game at home. Blade. Oh yeah, I actually prefer M unduped offensively, because I hate when she randomly sometimes just turns in diamond form when you lose 5 pros or something. Do I like City? Not in particular. Was getting off work. Elite catcher stream live. Bizarre, what's up, lifestyle GB? How are you doing, man? Hope you're having a good day, and I hope that you're all right. Running off work, basically. Okay, let's open lesser ascendant crystals. Give me some good stuff. Oh, look at that! I got some catalyst. That's good. That's good. I dig that. I dig that. Golden crystals. Let's get the gold flowing. 36k. Let's get some small energy refills and units. Small energy refill. Check. Units. Not so much. No crystals here. I guess you might as well start on the next one. Forgot what's the I know, man. Like, this is all so weird for me as well. It's kind of cool though. Like, you know what I mean? What's up, Harry? How are you doing? And Keith, welcome, welcome. Gonna be spending money on this account. My plan is to spend $15 a month on it by renewing Summoner Sigil and buying $5 Peter Parker bundle thing. Other than that, I do not have any plans to spend any money. Not just any plans, I would like to avoid it at any and all costs. Might make it annoying, which might eventually force me to arena. Do actually 100%? No, I don't know. I haven't 100% any of the acts, I have just completed them. Were there some important notes here? I don't know. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Let's go stealthy. Let's go. Rodian, I'm sure somebody here who's very experienced can jump and check out your account and tell you what they think. But unfortunately, during streams, I don't really want to do that myself, because I want to keep kind of like focused and carry on and push forwards. Especially like now, I don't have that much time to do it. So. Oh wait, this is like Starburst, isn't it? Like all the freaking stuff is Starburst here. Or not all of the stuff. Is this rest of this Starburst? Oh no, full. So okay, I can go here. Best way is to get 6 stones. There aren't any ways to farm 6 stones, I think. I've been a shit show for past 2 weeks with all the COVID. I had to work plenty of overtime as per usual. Thought in UK they'd rather give you time off for overtime than pay for it. Yeah. Rather give you time off for overtime than pay for it. I know, that's so annoying. I definitely know. And my biggest problem was like in the company that I currently work for, every single year I carry on weekdays that they do not want to pay out for me. But throughout the year I struggle a lot getting my holidays booked in. It's like, oh no, we need you for that, we need you for that, this is gonna be happening, like somebody needs to do this, and it's very, very hard for me to kind of like book my holidays. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. And then they don't want to pay out for the holidays that I can't use, man. It's so frustrating. Angular monthly one gives random 5-star 6 stones. That is correct. I mean, you can find some 6 stones here and there, but in general, you can't really farm 6 stones still anyway. My running XP boost, just the ones that they kind of like give me originally anyways. Okay, look who got the Big Willy Fury buff here. Okay, I got Legion, that's not cool. Stop it, make it stop. Just make it stop. Power lock, fine, whatever, she's power lock too. Oh, I love when Chaos puts power locks on opponents and they just end up bashing their face in immediately with no problems. No remorse, just straight for the choke. Big Willy Fury buff. Yeah, I said it, I said it. Ooh, regen. I should kind of keep this for a while, shouldn't I? Let's heal up. I don't care about anything else. I'll finish the fight out somehow. Just heal up, boy. 3 potions. I can smell the units that I save. Not, well, potions, I don't know. I can smell something. Oh no, that's not a good thing. Immediately 90%. Whatever, 90%, 91, good enough. Good enough. Oh, come on, lad. Really? Oh, I hate when they do that. Jerk. Such a wanker. Throw a special attack, they go unstoppable, and then you're just like, yep, I'm gonna get hit in the face, and then twice in a row. Twice in a row, man. Like, RNG my ass. Conspiracy theory of the century. 3 pots, yeah. Rank 3 my 5-star Quake. Congrats, man. Quake's best champion in the game. You say Sentinel is worth ranking up? Well, yes, Sentinel is worth ranking up. Again? Really? Like, I'm not gonna say that I don't believe this bullshit, but I don't believe this bullshit. This is like 3rd time in a... What are the odds that 3 times in a row, whenever I use a special attack, opponent's gonna get unstoppable ball? Somebody do the math. Like, legit, somebody do the math. How many buffs there are? What? 20 total? 15, 20? Like, buffs, debuffs that they could pick? Or even more, 30? So assume let's say there's like 25 bucks, yeah? I'm gonna quickly whip out my trusted calculator here. So let's say I don't know the actual amount of buff. I assume there's over 20 in between, like regeneration, armor break, weakness, unstoppable, reduced power, power lock, whatever. No, if there are, but that is 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row when I thrust special attack. So that'll be 20 times 20 times 20. That'll be 1 in 8,000 chance. It's 1 in 8,000. Or if it's 25, then 1 in 15,000. Yes, if it's 25, then 1. So, man. It's kabam, man. Like, what you know? Kabam. Totally legit. Totally legit. Pretty lucky. Okay, look at that. Hey, it didn't go unstoppable, man. Like, I think they realized that I caught up to them and that. Put your tinfoil hats on. There's a very, very rare occasion you got to witness it. Ooh, Magneto. Whoopsie. Only 11 buffs and debuffs? Okay. In that case, it'd be like 1 in 1,000. 1 in 1,000 something. If it's only 11. Hey! Oh man, like, okay, so they let me skip one. Oh. They let me skip one. For one special attack, it didn't go unstoppable. That was like their version of giving me a break. And then the very next one, nah, I'm back to unstoppable. They're very funny. They're very funny. Of course they will give him power gain when I bring in Quake. Another power gain? Really? Okay, that's better. See, nobody gets anything because he was concussed when he threw the special attack. So there are no more buffs or debuffs. Everybody's secretly a juggernaut. That seems to be the theme of the day. This fight as well was sketchy as hell, man. Like I bring in Quake and he starts with the power gain and then he goes for the second power gain, man. Just give up Kabam a little bit. How can you not get like paranoid in these kind of situations? Like, what are the odds? I mean, like, what are the odds that, like, of all the buffs, the only one that actually would piss me off, like, if he gets is power gain and he gets double them in a row, or the champion, like for Quake. What's some doctor I do? Oh man, sweet Jesus. Oh, Home Raider sense that. Come on, Mike has enabled his V-Ray. It certainly seems so, doesn't it? Can I teach you how to Quake? I have done my best job and attempted that in a multitude of videos. Most notably a video called How to Quake. If you type in How to Quake in YouTube and then maybe add KT1 at the end of it, the video will surely pop up. It has my finger cam and it has my explanation of what is important when learning to Quake, also where to go and practice. So yes, in fact, I can teach you how to Quake by making you watch my video. How about that? How about that? Ha! Okay, the music has finished. Electro became Hyperion. That's perfectly normal thing for them to do. Baby Yoda merch. Maybe. Ooh, full energy refill. Ooh, somebody got to have it. What are the nodes here? Nothing specific? Yeah, whatever, let's go for that full energy refill. Think. Trying to explore Act 5 multi-conscious. Yeah, I know. Man, Act 4 I think is even longer, but Act 5 I haven't even gotten there. Then put red line in thumbnail, it's confusing. Which red line? You mean live? Come, we're just giving them unstoppable for you. Discover stealth fight slow mechanic, big brain time. Maybe. Maybe. And wait for quarantine, right? What's the playlist? It's in the video description. It's made by LC Music Guy, and the link to his SoundCloud is in fact in the video description for you to enjoy. So yeah, be my guest. Oh, they still don't have level, please don't do that. Tips on using Captain Marvel movie Awakened ability. I have made a video, Captain Marvel movie, like a review video. Well, I think the title of the video is 12 Seconds of Glory, and that kind of could give you a good idea how to use that ability. Yeah, Colossus is a really fun and good champion. Anything interesting on Disney Plus? There's some. I don't know. My girlfriend mainly watches it. There's some cool stuff. Yes, I'd say that there is some cool stuff. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Right. So what do we do when we have somebody? I don't know, it wasn't too hard to be fair. Like I don't remember myself like overly struggling about it. I remember it was like a week when I spent there was about a week where I spent some time practicing it, like half an hour a day or so. That's about it. This is the best synergy team for Colossus and LoL. Juggernaut, Omega Red, Emma Frost, and then whoever. Oh, I done Starburst first. I think I have, and I went for the middle lane, which was without Starburst. So, you know, beat the Starburst quest without the Starburst. I only had one fight with the Starburst, actually, I think. Aha, he got poisoned. Let's press onwards, push forward, level 33. Do I use another refill? Yeah, this is gonna be the last refill that I use, I think. The last one. I think that the matchmaking system has recently been severely busted. I think it was working somewhat reasonably before, with the exception of those alliances who would exploit them and get to the masters without facing any masters alliances. I think then alliances complained about it too much because it legit made no sense that those should be like top 3 masters, like No Name and stuff like that. So I think Kabam did something to the matchmaking, and now it's even worse than it has ever been. That's what I think about it. Watching one of your older guides and you brought in She-Hulk and were doing the combo into heavy, couldn't help but shed a tear for the glory days. I know, right, man? The good old days. Integral matchmaking, in that sense, obviously, No Name had no business being in Masters, and I agree to that. That is far better improvement. But at the same time, you hear so many stories right now when people match, like, yeah, like just here was said, like 9 million with 37 million alliance and stuff like that. And those also things should not happen when you're talking about like silver 2 and I don't know, gold 1 alliance. This might not mean much to you, but it is like a very ridiculous matchup, like very ridiculous matchup, you know what I mean? So they changed something, but they didn't like made it all right. They just did whatever change was needed for basically No Name and whoever else get matched up to somebody. But many other alliances are gonna get screwed now. Best defenders for AW. Depends which defensive tactic are you using. It's far from improvement. I'm in Platinum 2 Alliance facing Alliance created in January. There are 2 rank 5s overall in their defense. Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. Like, something's changed, and the discrepancy in between 2 alliances facing has never been bigger as far as I have seen. Even we are, like in my main account, we're facing somebody from like Platinum 1, like not like the high Platinum 1. And yeah, they're like, I don't think they're gonna explore like half of our map by the looks of it. So like, you get more of these obscene matchups recently. So yeah, obviously matchmaking is improved in the sense that, yeah, No Name is not gonna be top 3 anymore or whatever. But that's not everything there is to Alliance Wars, is it? Well, the 6-star Red Hulk, congrats. Quite decent, man. Quite decent. I actually need to look for a new alliance somewhere, but I think 4-star Gillo is better boss. I would go with 4-star Guillotine myself, because that miss mechanic is super like annoying. And yeah, I'd definitely go with Guillotine. What act is this? This is Act 4. Can't you tell by the stacked opponents? Okay. Funny how they are the ones who go unstoppable, not me. I do 7-0, but that is also kind of true. Boggles my mind when the top guys at 8.5k prestige and most of the guys have 1, 2 rank 5s only, and in mine people have 12 plus each, and that's it. Yeah, I know, man. So it's definitely not like a fair matchup, and you have, I have had at least 3 different people message me like yesterday alone that matchmaking is messed up right now. Probably make a video on it soon. Best way to find a good alliance? I suppose recruitment chats and stuff like that. But you need to understand that everybody's definition of like good alliance differs. You need to find an alliance that has the same goals and same mentality as you do. because you can be like overly competitive and be in an alliance where people want to kind of balance the game life and how seriously they take it, and you're just like, come on, push, why did you die? Rebuy, spend, rank up, get the prestige up. Or you can be in an alliance that does that constantly, and you're like, come on, man, just chill. Like, I'm not gonna spend like $100 to, I don't know, I'm not gonna grind the champion for 3 days or whatever. So you need to find people who have similar mindset and similar priorities, whether it's like AQ, AW, or just like overall similar idea towards the game. Master bracket should be 5 plus 1 should be 15. Too many alliances master. An alliance that dies 5 times gets same rewards with. Yeah, I know. Master, I know there is quite big difference in between, let's say, top 5, top 10 masters to bottom 10 of the masters. There is a very, very big difference. You're correct. And there is a good argument to be made that Masters bracket reward should be scaled all the way from 20th place, from 20th place all the way to the first one, as in like every single ranking matters. I think that would increase the competitiveness, because currently if you tier 1 alliance and if you do all the wars in tier 1, so long as you win a couple of wars in alliance war, you're gonna finish in masters, and that's it. But if you had to kind of like fight for a position on the leaderboard for every single like position, you know what I mean? Then I think the overall output for alliance wars and overall kind of like willingness and I don't know, morale in alliance wars would increase. What the deal with No Name? They just basically never got matched with anybody strong, so they won everything and they were in tier 1, and so they end up in being at like top 3 in Masters like several seasons in a row, even though they didn't play a single Masters alliance in that period. So they got 2nd place overall in the world, but they didn't play anybody from remotely close to that level. And that was what was messed up with their matchmaking. Kabam recently changed it. Kabam has done something very, very recently. And yeah, as they did change that, now alliances are being awfully mismatched. Your daughter just started an account. What's my best advice? Watch a lot of videos. Honestly, like, currently there's so much information out there, and there's so much stuff you can do in game and where to focus and what to do, and none of it was available, for instance, when I started, right? And the game is so much quicker to progress. Okay, whoa. Teach her also the importance not ever to kind of like initially fixate on 3 stars and 2 stars, stuff like that. Teach her from the very beginning that only champions that have real added value to them are 5 stars. 4 stars will do okay for a while, but 5 stars is what's actually worth kind of like pushing for. And yeah, just have her do as much research as she can, guides and instructions. Whenever, and the biggest advice for any player, and this is like overall for any player, not just new players, every single time you die, don't just chalk it off for like, oh, I got clumsy, or oh, the input didn't register. Figure out why did you die, or if you like died twice in a fight or whatever, figure out exactly what did you wrong. Every time you die, just stop for a second and think what happened, whether it was you and your mechanical input fault, whether it was bad matchup, if so, what would be a good matchup, whether it was some interaction you didn't foresee or think. So on and so forth. So it's always very important to analyze what has went wrong in order for you to get it right, and in order for you to get better in general. That, I guess, is the biggest advice. An awesome time, gotta go. Alright, man, see you next time. Was that Rogue or Bishop would upgrade first? I think Rogue has more use, because at least Rogue can be used extremely well in the Flare chapter. of fact 5.1. Man, even a 3-star rogue can absolutely destroy that. Started playing February 2019 and I did not get my first ice element just before. Well then. Well then. But yeah, when I started playing, there was no alliances, there were no daily quests, there were no crystal shards, there were no 5-star champions. And it was a completely different game back then. So no alliance quests, no alliance wars, no alliance events. You'd be like, what the hell did you do? You just quested or did arena, effectively. Absolutely no dungeons. Why is rogue good for flare? It's quite simple because on flare you take X amount of damage kind of like per second, right? But your attack is increased by 300%. So on flare node you can level 1 lifesteal for a whole chunk. So you're gonna have a lot of damage and you always heal back to full. You have a lot of damage and you always heal back to full. That's the kind of like big great thing for rogue, because she keeps her health topped up every single time with every single level 1. And she deals a lot more damage because she has 300% attack increase. I do not know, Astra. I don't think Stealthy can do much in that fight. I'm very skeptical. Yeah, imagine showing footage from the game back then. Yeah, it was well different, man. Do I use money on this game? On my main account I do. On this account I will use $15 a month, I think. So yeah, I do. But it's okay, because I make YouTube videos, so that covers basically what I spend on my account. So yeah, I mean, it's not like ideal, but effectively, just because I'm here hanging out with you and some of you kind gentlemen occasionally slip me $1, and some of you occasionally watch my ads on my videos, that basically kind of covers the amount I spend on my YouTube channel. So the amount I spend on my game account. Why didn't I heavy there? I tried to. You rich? No, I'm not rich, man. I'm definitely not rich. I'm just an average guy. Do go to work normally. Well, currently I don't because it's corona pandemic. It was nice having level 1 region. Yep. Just me or quality different? What quality? Where's quality? What happened to quality? Probably just you. Where do you live? I live in UK. Oh man, Electro. What a wank. I'm gonna be so screwed in this one. Yep. Seems quality worse compared to my last stream. I don't think it should be. Maybe, I don't know. Hope it's not, man. Oh, hope it's not. Really loving the buff to Ebony Maw. It's fantastic seeing my health go from 100%. Yeah, man, Ebony Maw buff was so awesome. Yeah, we do have quite many cases of corona. There's no getting around it. Can we expect some MROC gameplay when the game releases? Maybe I'll give it a go. I'm not overall too hyped for the game. I'm not even sure if I will try it at all, but maybe for like live stream purpose, something like that, I might do. Eddie, if you're not wearing glasses, kind of look like PewDiePie. Do I? Well, it's a good thing I always wear glasses then. Burn. Oh man, he's... Did not know he's gonna be unstoppable. Whatever. We burn him well. You like my beard? I like my own beard. You're making Modo God. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm really not. Okay, so Deadpool, let's go Modok. I could have brought in... Okay, don't like to be PewDiePie. I don't like to be anybody else. I have fairly, I don't know, high self-confidence, or... It's not even self-confidence, it's kind of like... I don't know, sense of myself, self-realization. What effectively I'm trying to say is that I'm not ashamed of who I am, and I wouldn't want to be anybody else. I also started a new account. I got 100% with my first 4-star. Nice. In 2 months, it's gonna be nice. I mean, self-awareness. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Self-awareness. Thank you. And were you one of the lucky ones back in the day? Yes. I had Thor, I got Doctor Strange, and I got Scarlet Witch all maxed out as 4-stars. It was insane, man. It was insane. But I'm one of those that also... I had Scarlet Witch, and I 100% understood exactly why she got to go, man. Because the game itself with Scarlet Witch was just BS, man. Like, you could literally be drunk, unable to walk, like completely plastered, like blackout drunk, and just go and solo every fight, man. So long as you landed like your first hit, and so long as you were able to do your basic motion of swiping indefinitely, you won the fights. Because you add the crit team, you stun chain them, you could literally, I don't know, play with your nose or face or whatever. Because they consistently got stun chained and power drained and power locked, and then even if you did mess up, you had 75 regens active, and even if stun train expired, they were always power drained and power locked, so typically at 0 power, so at worst you ate like a basic hit to your face, but with the regens you healed back immediately. I do not play Future Fight. So yes, it is okay to spend units on energy refills, I believe so. I think it's definitely much better investment than crystals anyways. Now 4.4, there's 5-star Scarlet Witch Defender. Good. There is, like, for sure, but it's still not the old Scarlet Witch, man. This is just beginner buy energy. I don't know, I'm doing it. You live in London? No, Manchester. Come on, Luke. Time to get your face smashed in. Let's go, boy. What is your prediction video for July of, and maybe, don't know. Let's go, boy. I would say yes, because in beginning it's quite important to kind of... Okay, I suggest you buy energy if you can press onward the game well. As in, if your account currently is capable of dealing with the next event, next quest, for instance, yes, it's in your best interest to finish the next quest, next chapter, next act as quickly as you can in order to access better rewards overall. So I say it would be worth using energy. I am currently using energy, but the only reason I'm doing so, especially here right now, is because I'm able to clear this quest basically with like no items or some occasional items here or there. If I'd be struggling, I would slow down the run a lot. I don't know, William, it's a speculation time. Like, I am very cynical and skeptical person, so I don't necessarily know that it's ever gonna happen. So it's up to you, William. It's for everybody to decide, man. I think I'll be coming. I collected on Monday. I don't know, man. We'll see how much time I get to play and what I do over the weekend and stuff. Okay, so finished second quest here. Got something. Do I still have any energy? Buying a lot of energy because you're doing Act 5. Yeah, as good a reason as any. There's gonna be a war machine. Is there anything worthwhile here? Not really. Okay, so I don't know, where do I go? I guess I'm gonna go there. I actually need to finish streaming like right now. Yes, crap, it's already 2, so I'm gonna have to finish streaming. I'm gonna have to quickly find a place where to dump my energy, and then I'm gonna have to go. I'm thinking that I'm gonna carry on a bit in this variant. One variant that I have started, the classic difficulty. This one. Yeah, I can dump some energy here. Because I need to go and get ready. Pity, you sound deeper than Thor. I can't even listen to it. What? What? Are you mocking me? No, this is my voice. Ah man, that's my girlfriend's favorite scene from Infinity War. She has watched it like 80 times, I swear to God. Will I be streaming later? Doubtful, maybe. But I'm not too sure if I'm going to stream later today. There is that middle ground who would only spend money on the game around July 4th. Those are very uncertain finals. Yeah, I understand what you mean. And yeah, that's true. Especially is honestly recently, vast majority of the offers that Kabam release, I'm not even interested in. Like they sell some tier 2 alphas, tier 5B, stuff like that. Currently in game, like I get enough of all of it. Obviously you can always use more, but it's not the resource that I'm actively, you know, looking for. Only things that I'm looking for is tier 5 class catalysts, which they sell for far too expensive to like realistically consider buying all the offers because they sell for so much. And then I only care about 6-star shards and 6-star 6 stones because 6-star shards are connected with like RNG. I very rarely buy offers because of 6-star shards. And then 6-star 6 stones, they just don't release many offers like that. So vast majority of the offers Kabam has released in like last 3 months, I could just completely ignore it without giving them a second glance. Fact, I didn't read it. Huh. Plausible deniability. Okay, out of energy. Whoopsie. Use the small energy refill. Whatever. Out of energy. Let's go. That will be it for today. This will do, guys. This will do, guys. Don't need to claim those yet. Don't need to claim that yet. Is there anything else? This thing. Summertime cool. Very well. What else? Anything quickly here? I need to get ready. I need to look pretty. Oh, look at that. This is like map 1, I think. 1 second. Nah, he has the unstoppable thing. Yeah. Whoops. Whoopsie, whoopsie, whoopsie. Heal back up. There we go. Good lad. Kill the mini boss in a queue. Ain't that cute? Win 5 fights in alliance mode. There we go. Alright guys, now we're done. Now we're done for real. Huge thank you to every single one of you who watched the stream. 100 likes out of 100 people watching. So statistically, I guess I'm quite liked. I would still appreciate if you hit that like button nonetheless if you haven't already. Obviously, do make sure to hit that notification bell to catch me going next time live, and even more importantly, make sure you have subscribed to my channel, because this is the most amazing, awesome, super fantastic, cool channel that occasionally shows you pictures of Baby Yoda. Speaking of Baby Yoda, hey, I changed my setting all of a sudden, and what happens when I take away camera? Hey, that's Baby Yoda drinking from his little cup. Either way, I'll catch you guys soon, and yeah, see ya.